Hey guys, I'm Steven and this is The Sound of Tech. Today I'll be reviewing the Challenger Prime gaming keyboard by Thermaltake Esports. So first, let's take a look at the build. The whole body of the keyboard is made out of a black plastic with glossy accents around the sides. The keyboard has a quote, aggressive style. The keyboard is very light, and looking into it, that's because it is practically hollow. This is due to the anti-spill feature. The keyboard has drainage holes to prevent liquid from getting stuck in the keyboard, which could cause the keys to become sticky or even for the keyboard to short out. This is a great just-in-case design element. On the top of the keyboard, you'll find a 1.5 meter braided USB cable. The cable is non-detachable, meaning if it was to be broken, you can't really replace it. On the bottom, we see two single angle feet, which can break quite easily because of the thin plastic design. The feet also don't have any rubber on the bottom, which can cause the keyboard to slip on the table. The keys are backlit with an adjustable red, blue or purple color. The switches are membrane switches, so they are a little bit mushy. What would improve this build / what is missing? Metal feet or even a more sturdy design that allows for multiple height angles would allow the keyboard to last a lot longer and feel a lot more comfortable. I understand they need the keyboard to be hollow for the anti-spill feature, but it does feel like the keyboard could snap quite easily. This along with no metal within the structure. The keyboard's perceived quality would improve greatly with just a tad bit of metal. One minor inconvenience with the edge design along with the gloss texture is that I found it to attract quite a bit of dust, which is really difficult to clean. So overall, I give the build a rating of 2.3 out of 5. Functionality. When it comes to functionality, there's not that much to complain about. The first thing you want to do when you get the keyboard is install the driver and control software from their website. Once you have found and installed the correct software for your PC, you'll be able to start customizing your macros and fiddling with the technical settings of the keyboard. The software was a little bit difficult at the beginning to understand, but within about 10 minutes, you should be able to understand how it works. The keyboard has 3 storable profiles, which will allow you to save color and macros to the 6 macro keys. That amounts to 16 possible macros. The software also allows you to assign any key to a different key in the gaming mode. All these changes then get synced with the keyboard, allowing you to use it on any PC, even if it doesn't have the control software installed. This is really useful if you change computers often. Just a thing to note there, the keyboard is made for Windows, so there is no software available for Linux or Mac OS, and the keyboard may not work all that well on those platforms. Macro keys were the reason I bought this keyboard, and the hardest part was actually setting up the macros. But after that, the macros worked really well. The 16 programmable macros allow for amazing possibilities with everything from gaming to productivity. All the dedicated media keys are a great addition, along with the shortcuts for lighting, game mode toggle, and repeat and polling rate adjustment. They are amazingly convenient and they allow you to toggle most of the settings without having to fiddle around in the software. So overall, I give the keyboard a 4 out of 5 for functionality. Ease of use. The keyboard uses the QWERTY layout with a full numpad on the right. The positioning of the macro keys is really useful, right next to your left hand, so if you're using them for gaming or productivity, they are easy to find and press. The multimedia keys, along with the mode keys, are in a great spot. They are large, so you definitely can see them. Whether they are too big is up for debate, but when it comes to ease of use, this is a positive. The keyboard is plug and play. You can use it and change all the lighting effects without needing to install the software. As mentioned before, if you want to set and change macros or fiddle with the technical settings, you will need to install the software. As I said before, the software is not exactly the easiest to use, but once you understand the layout, it becomes really easy. The software connects to the keyboards without any problems, and all the settings sync over to the keyboard with a press of one button in the software. One of the main problems I've found, which is only really a small inconvenience, is the lack of a light to show that you're in game mode. So when game mode is on, it deactivates the Windows key. This is great while you're in game, but if you're not in game and you don't realize the mode is on, you might be wondering why your Windows key has stopped working. Another little gripe I had was the lack of a function or an FM button on the left side of the keyboard. This will probably only annoy you if you're moving from a keyboard that did have a function key on the left side. So, overall, for ease of use, I give the keyboard a 3.5 out of 5. Value. According to their website, the keyboard packs a whole lot of features at a budget-friendly price, coming in at a price of $30 US and 80 Australian dollars. I can't really disagree. The software is great for the price, the build is average but not terrible, and the overall functionality and ease of use the keyboard has is fairly good. And if you are in Australia right now, EB Games currently has a Christmas special where they're selling the keyboard for $57. So for the value, I give the keyboard a 3.5 out of 5. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and comment down below. Also, if you like the sound of tech and want to get notified every time we drop a hot new video, make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.